106 pounds, she is Candy Devine. She weighs 138 pounds. Let's have a big welcome for Bambi.
Nick Bockwinkel, this should be a great one. Bambi probably has more energy in the ring than anybody I know.
Absolutely, and you know their body weight is very similar, their shape is very similar, and I'd say their wrestling abilities, other than the experience factor, are quite close to each other.
Could be a tremendous win for Bambi, but certainly not an upset. Oh, Candy with a clothesline, but there again, Candy didn't get the elbow and the shoulder really locked. Now picks her up by her hair. Use the ropes, off she comes. And again, Devine really didn't get that shoulder locked. Goes for a cover, count of 2, and Bambi kicks her off.
Some of them kind of go for a clothesline, catching it with the end of the hand for the whip motion. Some of them go for the effect of actually nailing it, but you got to be in closer to get the best effect. And if you stay out, then you don't get it as effectively as you want.
Candy takes over the deal, now just stepping right on her hair.
It's good for the roots. It strengthens them.
Able to find out if there's any coloring being done or not.
Positive, never negative.
Bambi now just in something of a very unscientific chokehold. Perhaps some frustration now beginning to come out on the part of Candy Devine. Match may have hoped to have been a little bit more in her favor than it is. Bambi now takes her right over and only gets a count of 1 as Candy's momentum continues to roll around. Bambi now, small package, count of 1, count of 2.
I sure am appreciating the versatility that Bambi is showing by all the number of moves that she seems to know.
She certainly does. I'll tell you, while this match is very impressive and Bambi is certainly impressive, the Magnificent Mimi had some comments to say about Bambi, and as you might expect from Magnificent Mimi, they were not very kind.
Bambi? Where in the world did you get that name? Honey, this is professional wrestling, and you don't belong here. Let me give you a word of advice. When you step into that ring, wipe off your boots because something in there just doesn't smell too good.
Well, Nick Bockwinkel, I would hardly agree with the Magnificent Mimi. Bambi belongs in professional wrestling as much as anybody I know.
Well, you know how Mimi is. If she thinks that verbally she can depress somebody, mentally get them down, break their spirits, that's exactly what her game is.
But on the other hand, I have not heard anyone that Mimi feels belongs in professional wrestling except herself. And there was no one else who would Mimi wrestle.
Oh, she cries for her soul, but she would beat on.
Candy Devine now with the armbar on Bambi. Bambi, she caught the legs and goes right into a head scissors. You gotta like Bambi, she's always smiling in the ring.
Well, not always.
Candy, nice bridge over. Bambi is able to throw her off.
One of the things here that if we had started from the beginning of this match, just look at them all, we have seen probably more different holds and moves demonstrated by these two, not that much repeated. And that's a very creative sign. It means that, so to speak, in their arsenal of moves, they've got quite a few, and they're all good ones.
And Candy now just totally keeping the referee out of position. And even with Candy Devine, the way she virtually tries to ignore the rules, she's as skillful as anyone when it comes to holds and counter holds.
Absolutely.
Now the referee ordering her to break the choke, and you've got to bet that when she's out of position, you can just tell by Bambi's reaction. I'm sure, even though our cameras can't pick it up, I'd say it's a safe bet she's choking. Now again, Candy just picks Bambi up by the hair. Slam. Now it just steps right on the throat. The referee, if she doesn't break the time or continues to do so, does have the right to disqualify her.
Yes, he does. But I mean, at the same time, he'll use his discretion.
Bambi, boy, and the momentum and leverage went in her favor. She got a count of 1.5.
There are some wrestlers, of course, both male and female, who will try to get themselves disqualified, and I've had referees,
Texas Bulldog, beautiful. What a great move by Bambi. Saw Devine with her guard down. 1, 2, 3.
Now, we've got something to talk about there, because you can see, without any question, this is going to really put her up in the standings.
Here is your winner,